Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. This is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, August 28th, 2018. I'm Morgana Braid, and we're going to get started by asking what your overall energy is for this day. So what is your overall energy? You have Legacy of Light. This card is all about your spiritual purpose and the long-term effects of your choices, as well as the effects of the choices of your ancestors and the knowledge that they had and may have passed down to you. And whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to change in the world, this is a confirmation that you're on the right path, that the actions you're taking are serving your highest purpose and they will serve your highest goal. This is also telling you to look to, again, your ancestors and the choices that they made and how their choices brought you to where you are now, or how they are affecting you now. The love of your ancestors, their knowledge, their wisdom, their understanding, their own practices. What have they left to you, and what is it that you wish to leave to the world? So let's see what your aspirational card is. So this is going to tell us what you should sort of reach for today, what you should aspire to for this day, and it will also help us narrow down a bit what this reading is about. You have the King of Pentacles. So this is telling you to pay attention to the abundance in your life, pay attention to whatever it is that you have, again, what your ancestors may have sent down to you, as well as your own abilities, your own creations, and to be careful not to take them for granted, to be aware of these things, and to appreciate them for what they are. So let's see what your challenge is on the physical level. This is your projects, your body, your relationships, how you deal with and experience those things. You have the Nine of Wands. So this card says that while, yes, you are trying to achieve something, there's a part of you that keeps saying that it's not possible. There's a part of you that is telling you that this isn't worth it, that even though it feels important to you, whatever you're pursuing, and I do think that this might have to do with a career, with the King of Pentacles here, but whatever it is that you're planning to do, you're doubting it. There's a voice inside of you that is just like, we're never going to get there. It's so far away and it's so hard to do. And even though you're still working towards it, there's just this voice in your head that's saying it's never going to happen and it's holding you back. So let's see how you can overcome this. You have the Hierophant. And you have the Knight of Swords. So I'm actually going to read what the book says for the Hierophant because I don't think I can say it in a better way, and I think it entirely encompasses what this is telling you right now, what with the Legacy of Light saying that maybe you should look back at what your ancestors have done and look back at what's already been done and use that to create your future. So I'm going to go ahead and read what the book says about the Hierophant. The message of the Hierophant reminds us of the marvelous accomplishments of humankind and of the great resources of knowledge that are available to us. Respect the achievements of generations past. Use that knowledge to create with usefulness and beauty. Do not disdain tradition out of hand, but see what wonderful things it has to offer. Be aware of following tradition blindly. Do not accept all knowledge without question. Rather, question authority. Make sure all beliefs and practices make sense to your own heart and mind before you make them part of your life. All right, so whatever it is you're trying to pursue today, learn from people who have already tried it, learn from people who've already done it, and also look at what you've already done, what you've already tried. With the Knight of Swords here, you already know what you want to do, and you already know what you are trying to create and what you're trying to make happen, and your mind is set on doing that. So this is telling you to look at the reality of things, look at your own history, look at the people who have made things happen specifically, look at the people in your family and in your ancestral line who have done something great with their lives or something similar to what you're trying to do, and just remind yourself of the possibilities. Remind yourself of all the amazing possibilities that humankind has created up to this point, and know that you're capable of it because you do want it, you're desiring it. And so this is telling you to try to ignore those doubts that you're dealing with, or at the very least, assuage them. Push them aside, and even if they're there, let's say, so what? So I doubt it, but I'm still going to try it. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do the work because it has been done before. And even if I'm not seeing the exact results I wanted to right now, if I just keep going, then I will. So tell yourself that and just keep going. So let's see what's going on internally, what's affecting you or challenging you on the mental, emotional, or spiritual level. That's probably affecting the physical challenge. You have the Queen of Swords. So you may be feeling a bit powerless. You know the impact of whatever it is you're trying to do. And according to this, it's going to have a huge impact. Okay, whatever you're creating, whatever projects you're working on, whatever change you're trying to make in the world, this is going to last. This is going to be something that guides you to your higher self, guides you to fulfill your highest potential. But unfortunately, even though you are aware of that, you're not feeling that. You're not feeling powerful enough to do it. You're not feeling capable. You might even be feeling a little bit insignificant and wondering, does anything you do, if anything you do, matters? You're questioning the point of it all right now, or at least the point of all the work that you're doing, just because you're not able to see off into the future. And with this card, you might still be ignoring all of the good that you're able to create. So let's see how we can overcome this challenge. You have Justice. You have the Three of Swords. You're not allowing yourself to see the truth of the situation, which again is kind of what I was saying over here with the Hierophant and telling you to look back at people who have succeeded, because right now you're not really actually focusing on the truth of the situation. Your heart is torn. You want to do a bunch of different things, and your trouble is figuring out which one of those things is the right thing, quote unquote. But with Justice here, it's telling you that the right thing is what you choose to do. The right thing is what's most important to you, and you need to look at, again, your past. Look at, there's a message coming from the past for you. It's either your parents, your ancestors, your grandparents. Somebody did something, and the light that they left, the goodness that they created has now touched you, okay? And it is time for you to look to that, and also look to your own past, look to the things that you've already succeeded in so far, and just use that as a base to remind yourself, 10 years ago I was here, but now I'm here, I've come so far, I've just come this far, and maybe, I went from an apartment to a house. And that doesn't seem like a big deal for some people, but for others, it's a huge change and it's important. So consider those kinds of things. Consider your own personal achievements and the reality of that. Consider how hard you worked to make those achievements happen. A lot of what you're dealing with right now is really just your mindset, okay? You're kind of stuck in this place where you're not feeling powerful, even if you know what you want to do. And the way you're trying to go about this is not right. And this is telling you to change your focus. This is telling you to go back again and look at the truth of the matter. Look at your past and how your past and the past of your family, the past of your ancestors or those who came before you. And it could be, you know, spiritual ancestors if this is something like work or something and it's like a CEO. It could be anything like that. Look at the past look at your history and use that to guide you to make a choice, to change your focus from what you don't have right now, from what you've been trying to do, and it maybe, or from this doubt that you've been feeling, and switch your focus towards the possibilities. Switch your focus towards the realities, what already has happened and what can continue to happen. Okay, this is telling you that your focus right now is on the negative, and you really need to rethink the way you are looking at this situation, rethink the way you're experiencing this. So let's see where your energy is for the end of the day. This is how you're going to close out this Tuesday. Usually it's kind of a mindset thing, but we'll see what is our end of day energy for August 28th, Tuesday, 2018. Please and thank you. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone out there who's liked and subscribed and who joins me on these videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for being here. This wouldn't work without you. So I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate everyone who's messaged me on Facebook as well. And as always, I want to thank our higher selves, our higher guides, who are allowing us to share these messages with one another. So what is your energy for the end of this day? You have the Two of Cups. And you have Judgment. At the end of this day, if you've been able to overcome your challenges, you are going to feel a strong pull towards this new goal, towards creating something. And you might not even need to do it alone. This Two of Cups is saying it's likely you're going to find someone who is along those lines, or like I said, you're going to find someone in your past, like your ancestors or something, who did something, and you're going to be able to connect with their legacy and connect with their history and their actions. Alternatively, you're going to connect with someone here in the now and be able to work with them. But whatever it is, you're feeling that strong call to work towards your goals. Okay? You are ready. You are being, even if this doubt is still here, which if you're able to overcome it, great. But even if it's still here, that desire will not leave you. Okay? That call to action will not leave you. You are ready to take some steps. You're ready to move forward and create this amazing legacy of light that this is offering to you, that this is saying is available to you. This is not the time for you to get lazy. This is not the time for you to let doubt hold you back. Okay, this is the time for you to overcome these issues, to work with whoever you can, whether this is, again, someone from your past, an ancestor, a grandparent or something, a CEO of your current company, whatever it is, someone who can help guide you towards this amazing destiny that is already yours. Connect with that person and get moving, because it's in your heart, okay? It's time. It's in your destiny to create this beautiful, wonderful history, or life. Okay, that's your reading for Tuesday, August 28th, 2018. Thank you 1,000 times again for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description. And remember always that I love you. Bye.